Let's see the impact of column affinity on sort order. Sort is basically used to arrange a bunch of items bearing a certain condition. So your operators like less than, equal to, less than, and so on are all comparison operators. Turns out column affinity does play a significant role in sort order. Let's first see a bit of theory, following which we'll see a bunch of examples. A value with storage class null is considered less than any other value, as one might expect, stands for nothing, right? An integer or real value is less than text or blob value. When an integer or real is compared to another integer or real, the numeric comparison is performed. So this makes sense too, right? Numbers are compared against each other in a fair way and they are less than text or blob. The next level is text value is less than a blob value. When two text values are compared, then an appropriate collating sequence is used to determine the result. What is a collating sequence? A collating sequence determines the comparison strategy for text, which we'll soon see. For now, just take it for granted that there is a certain strategy that you can use for comparing textual values. But other than that, the takeaway from this bullet is that text value is less than blob value. When two blob values are compared, the result is determined using memcmp. What is memcmp? Memcmp is a C system call that is used to compare exact memory locations. And the result is going to be positive number if the first parameter is greater than the second. The result is going to be 0 if both arguments are equal. And the result is going to be negative if the first parameter is less than the second one. For those of you who are curious about memcmp, you can go ahead and look up this man page, and the rest is very well documented here. So far, we have seen how two operands of the same type can be compared. The real kick starts when two dissimilar types are put in the same comparison frame. So let's see how that works out. Here are a bunch of comparison operators where the comparison operation will kick in. So if one operand has integer, real, or numeric affinity and the other one has text or blob or no affinity, then numeric affinity is applied to the other operand. We'll soon see these with a bunch of examples. But bear in mind, if one of them is an integer, and no matter what the other is in general, it's converted into an integer for type comparison. If one operand has text affinity and the other has no affinity, then text affinity is applied. Otherwise, no affinity is applied to both operands and they are compared as is. This is where the first case kicks in. To make sure that we let all of this sink in, let's see a bunch of examples.